Good afternoon, everybody. Colin here with IRReviews.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new DJI OSMO Mobile. This is the DJI OSMO gimbal for your smartphone. Instead of having a camera attached up at the top here, what you get is a smartphone mount. So you can take iPhones or Android phones and mount them in your gimbal here. Now, this one does require that you take the case off. This is the iPhone 7 Plus. This is the Apple silicone case for it. Not very thick at all, but it just doesn't fit in the gimbal with it in there. So what you're going to do is you're going to slide it in. I know where mine stops right about here to balance the gimbal. So once you get your iPhone all set up, you'll know about where you have to stop your phone so it is balanced. It will tell you how to balance it in the instructions. You're supposed to do that before you turn it on. So it is balanced when the phone stays like that. I'm going to go ahead and power it on, and you will see the gimbal does take over. The motors do take over and keep it level. Now the gimbal will stabilize your phone whether you're in the DJI Go app or not. So you can use this with third-party camera apps, but you will need the DJI app for first initial setup. You do have to register your device before the gimbal will actually start working. You're going to want to put your phone into portrait mode, like that. So you're going to want to have your orientation lock off basically for using the gimbal, because it's going to do different things that you might need to change your screen. Now in the app, you have a few different options. You have some options to lock the gimbal, do your control lock and stuff like that. It'll focus on your face, it'll follow your face, or follow an object I should say. It'll follow something pretty small too, so it's not too bad on that. You can record in whatever mode your phone supports, so I have mine set in 4K since the iPhone 7 Plus does support 4K. The trigger on the front right here, one press, you hold it, you can keep the gimbal from moving, so it'll stay on whatever your phone was looking at. Two presses will center it, and a 3-tap will flip your camera from front to back and vice versa. So now we're back on the front camera. You can live stream to YouTube from the DJI Go app, so you can use your gimbal as a stabilizer for live streaming events and stuff like that. You can do it on Wi-Fi or LTE, whichever you choose. On the front of the gimbal right here, we have controls for panning up, down, left, and right. Now if you point the gimbal down, it won't go left and right, but it will go up and down. On the other side, left side of the gimbal, if you're facing it from the back, you have a screw here. Once you take that out, you do get a mount, so you can mount it on a tripod or something of that nature. The other controls on the front right here are a picture shutter button and a record button, so you have dedicated buttons for both. You can also switch on the app between photo and video modes. You can do time lapses, you can do motion time lapses and stuff of that nature. Now in the box you get, I'm going to turn it off before I put it down just so I don't hurt it. In the box you do get your charging cable, which is a little bit weird. It uses a 3.5mm cable to USB. Do not stick that into any other headphone jack, it will mess up that device. And you get a nice carrying pouch with pockets on the inside for things such as SD cards, cables, accessories, stuff like that, with the DJI branding on the front. You do get a wrist strap, it's not in this video though. And you can put a wrist strap on the bottom of it. There are also accessories for things such as stands, so you can stand it up if you want to use it on like a tabletop. There is a tripod for it. There are external batteries, not external batteries, but extra batteries for it, and a dock that will charge 4 batteries at once. So there are a lot of accessories for it. The advantage to buying this one over the regular one with the built-in camera is that every time you get a new phone, you get a camera upgrade pretty much. You can use multiple devices for this. and stuff like that. I really like it a lot. I paid $300 for this at the Apple Store, and it is safe to adjust your device by hand like this. It does actually tell you that in the tutorial when you're setting the device up. You can also put the gimbal into a sleep mode by just flicking the switch down one time. So that just disables the gimbal up here so you don't mess it up moving it around and stuff like that. If you're traveling, you can just put it into a quick sleep mode, and then one press brings it right back, and it's automatically reconnected. It stays connected to Bluetooth when you put it to sleep. It just disables everything else so you save battery and stuff like that. And then if you hold it down, the light will flash red and it is turned off. Now, to take your phone in and out, all you have to do is unscrew the little screw right here, and these pieces do slide open and close, so there is no spring that you have to hold up to put it into the gimbal itself, which is really nice. Putting it in the bag is pretty easy. I just slide it in like that. You do have to play with it a little bit to get the actual gimbal itself in there. To put it in the bag, you do have to close it all the way to get the bag to zip, which is kind of annoying because I just keep it the same size all the time for my phone. And there you go. You have a nice pouch to transport your gimbal in, to take it out and about for photography. Like I said, on the app you can live stream and stuff like that to YouTube and a couple other places, as well as a custom, you can customize where you stream to. If you have your own streaming server and stuff like that, there are different options for stuff like that. The only annoyance I have about it is, like I said, you have to take it out of the case. But other than that, really solid product for $299. I do recommend it if you do photography or video. The iPhone 7 Plus and its 4K dual camera are a great camera for photography and video, especially since it's in 4K, like I said. So this is a great addition to using your phone for video and stuff like that. This has been Colin with AppleReviews.com. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe for more. This is my new recording setup, if you haven't noticed. So I have my table here. We're going to get a lot more hands-on videos and stuff like that. But this has been Colin with AppleReviews.com. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe down below. And as always, have a great day.